What's up, beautiful people? This is your girl Nikki with Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats, and welcome back to another episode. As you guys can tell, I'm looking a little on the tropical side today, and the reason being is because I am currently celebrating my birthday on vacay, and I am here in Hawaii on the island of Kauai. So Kauai is known to be the green island, and I am here in my festive wear with my pretty orange nails celebrating my birthday. So I have a special episode for you all today, and without further ado, what I'm going to be making is vegan Huli-Huli chicken stuffed in a pineapple. So of course I'm not going to be using chicken, you all. What I'm going to be doing actually is I'm going to be using jackfruit, my friend, and I'm going to actually mold the jackfruit into little small pieces of chicken. Now, Huli-Huli actually means to turn over or to reverse. That is the term in Hawaii. So just like a rotisserie pig, you know, pigs are roasted to turn over. Huli-Huli means to turn over or to reverse. So I'm going to simply just make this Huli-Huli sauce. It's going to consist of ginger, we have chili peppers, there's garlic. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make this vegan Huli-Huli chicken. Alright, so what we're going to be doing for our vegan Huli-Huli chicken is we're going to be using two main ingredients. One is going to be our pineapple. I'm going to actually split this pineapple in half, and then I'm going to stuff the vegan Huli-Huli chicken with a stir-fried rice with vegetables. As you can see, this particular pineapple is a little bit more on the golden orange side, is more pronounced, and for this reason they call it the golden pineapple, which simply just means hospitality. So pineapple itself means hospitality. Now the reason why it's golden is because the flesh itself is golden, and then more on the inner side it's actually green. It's actually sweet, it tastes really, really good, and I'm so looking forward to using this. And two, here is our live, fresh jackfruit, you guys. Most of you are used to seeing me using canned jackfruit, using green jackfruit. But I actually, when I got to Kauai, I went to a local farmer's market and they actually had jackfruit. I thought I was gonna be driving all over the island looking for this stuff, but I actually found some. So if you can look really closely here, you'll see the seeds right here that comes right on out, and then you can see how it has this nice yellow color, and you can still shred it just like chicken. I'm gonna actually shred this so I can mold it into my vegan Huli-Huli chicken, and then on the outer parts here you see that this is the surface. So some of you may have been used to seeing it. Now what does it smell like? It's really, really strong. A lot different from canned jackfruit, but nonetheless it's going to taste really good and take on the flavor of the Huli-Huli sauce. So if you boil it, then you don't have to necessarily worry about it having like a hint of sweetness to it. So let's go ahead and build out our vegan Huli-Huli chicken. Alright, first we're going to start off with some fresh and rinsed off cauliflower. Then we're going to soften our cauliflower by boiling it for 10 to 15 minutes. Next, rinse with cool water and place it to the side. Alright you guys, this next task is not for the faint of heart. Or should I say, it's not for the faint of heart for me, because as you can see, your girl was struggling just a little bit to cut up this jackfruit. But nonetheless, I didn't do too bad, did I? So what I simply just did is took it from the bottom and just cut it like so, and it's still shredded apart. Surprisingly though, the texture is a little on the rubbery side, and I'm just simply peeling it apart and taking the seeds out. But what I did learn is, over the weekend, I happened to show my fellow Jamaican friends me using live jackfruit. And they were like, "Oh, Nikki, that is so cool." But next time, love, let me tell you something. Since my Jamaican friends grew up eating jackfruit, they said all I had to simply do was take it from the bottom and just pop it or split it in half, and just like so, it would come apart. So I was doing too much. So if you want to avoid this at all costs, just take a valuable takeaway from me and just simply pop it in half, and you don't have to do all of this. Here's what my jackfruit looks like after removing all of the seeds. After boiling my jackfruit for 1 hour, I'm simply going to rinse it off and just mold it to look like little pieces of chicken. Next, I'm going to take my pieces of jackfruit and just cook them in the skillet until they're brown on both sides. Now, to season out my cauliflower, I'm going to simply add some non-stick vegetable spray to the skillet on medium heat, then add some fresh garlic to the mix, as well as squeeze in a little bit of fresh ginger in a tube that I found on the island in Hawaii. I'm going to add my cauliflower that I cooked, and I'm going to simply saute it and mix it around until it's nice and brown. As you can see, I'm cooking my cauliflower until it's nicely brown, but it's not burnt because I like a little crisp to it. Then I'm going to add some Hawaiian barbecue sauce that I found on the island. Yay for me! It sounded so yum, so I could not resist. I'm simply going to mix out my cauliflower until it has a nice little golden brown look to it. I'm going to simmer this out for about 15 to 20 minutes until it's nicely coated with my Hawaiian barbecue sauce. Oh my gosh, you guys, doesn't that look so good? I am so visually greedy. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. This sauce is cooking so good into my cauliflower. Now bonus, if you really want it to stick, place it in the oven for about 15 minutes. Look at my cauliflower. Alrighty, for my stir-fry rice, I'm going to keep it nice and simple. I'm going to take some day-old rice, add it to my skillet along with some olive oil, and add some tamari sauce. Tamari sauce is vegan, is gluten-free, and it is a great soy sauce substitute. I'm going to mix it out really well until my rice is nice and brown and cooks really well. If you want to be able to jazz up your stir-fry rice, you are more than welcome to add some vegan eggs as well as vegetables, but I'm going to keep mine simple. For my veggies, I decided to put in some broccoli and asparagus in the skillet and add that to the layer of my stuffed pineapple. It's pineapple time! Alright you guys, I'm going to take one of my golden pineapples that I purchased from the local farmer's market, and I'm going to simply slice it all around like so without trying to cut my little small fingers. And what I'm doing is simply trying to cut it at least 2/3 more so on one side so that when I carve out my pineapple and make it hollow, I'll be able to stuff it in depth with all of my savory goodness. So there's no method to my madness. I'm going to simply just cut on the inner parts all around, and then I'm going to just cut it across about 3 slices and then right down in the middle, and just somehow or another find a way to be able to pick out my little pineapple chunks very carefully like so. And once I get all of my pineapple chunks out of the way, I'm going to place them in the bowl because they're going to go into our stuffed pineapple towards the end. Time to make our Huli-Huli sauce. I'm going to add my pineapple chunks, add a splatter of tamari sauce, a splatter of sesame seed oil, about a cup or so of coconut palm sugar and some ketchup with a little rice vinegar and ginger and some fresh garlic, a little Hawaiian ginger sauce, and about a tablespoon of flour, and I'm gonna mix it like so. I did not use any measurements, you guys. I truly went off of feeling. So look how my savory sauce is coming together. This Huli-Huli sauce looks so lovely. Then I'm gonna add my jackfruit that I cooked earlier that looks like chicken. Oh my gosh, look at that, you guys. So after I do that, I'm going to take it, place it in the skillet, let the sauce cook so that it can thicken just a smidge for about maybe 8 to 10 minutes. But you gotta watch the sauce, because if you don't, it not only will thicken, but it will burn. Once your Huli-Huli sauce is satisfying to your liking, then you can just simply turn off the skillet and build out your stuffed pineapple. And now for the fun part. So now I'm gonna take my stir-fry rice that I cooked earlier and add that to the base of my pineapple, like so. Then I'm gonna add my sauteed vegetables, combining broccoli and asparagus. Look at that savory green color. Then I'm gonna add my twice cooked cauliflower. Guys, look how delicious that looks with my Hawaiian ginger sauce. The color looks so rich alongside with my green vegetables. Then I'm going to add my pineapple and jackfruit mixed inside of my Huli-Huli sauce. That's going to add even more depth, flavor, and color to our pineapple. Amazing! And now that I finished stuffing my pineapple, for the final touches, I'm simply going to add a couple of petal flowers that I came across while walking on the island. You guys, please don't ask me what type of flowers these are. I don't know. I just know it was simply pretty, and I thought it would be a nice little touch to my stuffed pineapple. All right, you guys, we made it to the end of the video in Hawaii, you guys. All right, so despite the fact that I had outside factors such as construction going on, there was drilling, a man that was coughing in the background of my video that you guys may have already heard of, and so much more going on. Oh, and the power went out temporarily as well because I overused the power with the AC unit. Despite everything, I got it done. And I present to you my vegan version of Huli-Huli chicken. Check it out, you guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think in the comments section. I have here some savory goodness, you guys. So I have my Huli-Huli chicken, but I use jackfruit, and I also use some cauliflower, just like you all saw in the video, with a savory sauce. I actually cut up some pineapple chunks right here as well. Topped it on with some grilled vegetables. I have asparagus as well as broccoli, and then I have basically some stir-fry rice. I hollowed out my pineapple, my golden pineapple here, and I just simply build out my vegan version of Huli-Huli chicken, you guys. Aloha and mahalo. So it's time for me to taste and let you guys know what I think. Here we go. All right, here we go, you guys. I'm gonna try to dig deep in here without making a mess. All right, I think I'm gonna just do it in little bits and pieces. So here's my cauliflower. Ooh, and the broccoli wanted to join with. So here we go. Yum! That's kicking, you guys. There's a lot of flavor. Oh my gosh, right balance too. The right balance of flavor. I lightly season my vegetables, my broccoli and asparagus, with just a pinch of pink Himalayan salt as well as black pepper. And that's it. Oh my gosh. So good. All right, let me get to some of my jackfruit. Here's some of my jackfruit. A little of it actually shredded, but I actually initially had molded it into a ball. So let me taste my jackfruit. This is slamming, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's good. Yes, I said slamming. It's that good. Oh my gosh. All right, forget the cuteness with this video, y'all. I'm hungry now. This is good. Here's my rice. This is a slam dunk, you guys. All of this is vegetables, fruits and vegetables. That's it. It's flavorful. It's savory. You taste the soy sauce, the fresh ginger, You taste the garlic. Oh my gosh, all the flavors just coming together. And then you can taste just a touch of the sesame oil as well. It's amazing. All right, I'm done. My job is done here, you guys. I'm gonna let you all go. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my vacation here in Kauai, Hawaii. Until then, I should talk to you lovely people in the next episode of Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats, and thanks for watching. Mahalo, beautiful people. Well, that pretty much wraps up episode 2 of season 3 for Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. I hope you all have enjoyed my special episode here with me vacationing in Kauai, Hawaii. And I hope you enjoyed my vegan dish, my vegan version of Huli-Huli chicken using jackfruit. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Drop them in the comment section. The recipe, as usual, will be in the description box. Right now, I'm about to go ahead and enjoy the rest of my vacation. Until then, I shall see you lovely people back in my kitchen for Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. Mahalo! Thank you, and hang loose. Bye, beautiful people. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share out my video. And again, thank you so much for watching Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. Mahalo and hang loose!